Hi, my name is Gerald Obasi, and I am a programs officer at the IREDE Foundation. And when I talk of being a programs officer, I'm not one of those guys that press code into the computer. I'm just a programs officer that develop projects and see it to completion. Where am I from? I would say my name has given me away. Initially, when people look at me, they will think I'm from the southwest. I'm actually a native of Enugu State. Ha! My biggest fear. My biggest fear is I don't know how to put it, but I'll say it's my fear. My biggest fear is my fear. And in the sense that when you want to do something, you are just scared of how it will turn out. So I would say my biggest fear is not knowing the outcome of so many things because it limits me from doing things. Like I hesitate to do things. That's my biggest fear. What inspires me? This is like a tough one to answer, but you see, my family and myself is like my biggest inspiration. So when I talk to people at times, I tend to use myself as a very, very big example. If I can come this far in life, because there are days where I see my own friends, people that I grew up with, some of them are either conductors today, some of them are one of the touts we see on the road that collect money in Oshodi, Lhasa, bus stop, and the rest. So those are people I grew up with. So looking at myself and how far I've come, I am an inspiration to myself because I say it that if I can come this far, then anybody can. So I am always a big inspiration to myself. You have gotten this far, you can go another stride, you can go another stride, and that's how I keep going every day. Who did I look up to growing up? My childhood was not so much fun. We didn't really have anybody to look up to aside the young men and women that were doing well in my environment. So there's no big icon to look up to. We just look at those bosses. I grew up in the ghetto, by the way. So we just look at those bros that are doing well for themselves and we look up to them and say, I wish I can be like them when I grow up. Little did we know that there was more to life than those things to say. My biggest accomplishment is where I am today. Like I mentioned earlier in the questions, who do I look up to? Nobody really, except those in our environment. So where I am today, looking at my journey from where I'm coming from, a young boy that was born in the ghetto, we're just living to ensure that every day passes by. There are days where we don't sit to eat, and it was tough and rough growing up. But looking at where I am today, I mean, I have a job, a good one at that. I'm contributing to lives of child amputees and persons with disability in general. It's me doing something to the world, so it's my biggest accomplishment currently. I grew up from living in a one-room apartment with my dad, my five siblings, my cousins inclusive, and some relatives that came from the village. I mean, to having an apartment where I live alone on myself. So it's an accomplishment. My current position in life is my biggest achievement. My favorite childhood memories. Man, I have a very interesting childhood. So which is my favorite? So I'll pick. Would I pick football? Playing football because it's something I still do to date. Running around in the rain is one of my favorite childhood memories, and playing the table soccer where we have our post mapped out with the call it cantas, the crown cover of bottle drink where we have to play around. Those are my favorite childhood. Okay, this is a very interesting question. Am I more likely to engage in conflict or faces head on? So I have seen things occur, interesting things occur in my childhood. So one of the things that I've built myself to become is someone that tends to avoid conflict. It doesn't mean that I don't take things head on, but there's a degree to where something will get to, and I tell to myself, this needs to stop. That is the time where I need to engage, take it head on. But most of the time, I tend to avoid it. So if it has to do with people that I know that I might not get to, it's just one or two encounter. Let's say maybe me and a conductor, maybe I'm driving or I hit somebody on the road, maybe somebody bashed my car. There's a way I will handle it differently because it's a situation that we can resolve. So I won't resort to conflict. But when it comes to people that I'm close to, that I know that they occur every day in my daily life, there are some things that they will do. I have to take it head on. We have to go into conflict to ensure that we can resolve it. I've never done that I would like to try. I want to learn how to swim. I want to swim. I've never gone swimming before. I've been around pools, but I have phobia for swimming. I had a very funny experience with water back then while I was growing up. Not something I want to talk about. It was more of a traumatic experience here, but since then I've had phobia from swimming. But really, if there's something I really want to do today, is I want to learn how to swim. When I see kids watch their videos swimming, it's so blissful that I want to swim myself. Just playing around in the water and floating. So swimming is what I would like to do. A misconception about me, my look. I use glasses, and when people see me, they see me as nerdy, someone that doesn't know how to have fun or play or do some interesting stuff. There was a day I was talking to someone about how I love taking red wine, and the person was like, "Oh, so you drink?" I was like, "What does that mean?" He said, "It's not in my books. I mean, I go to parties, I do stuff, I have fun. Basically, I'm a fun person. When people see the fact that I use glasses, I have a very calm face. They think I'm just a nerdy and all I have to do is work and study and study. But there's more to me than that." My favorite part of the day. I would say my favorite part of the day. I would say is the period of the days where the period of time in the day where I eat. Those are my favorite part of the day. So I love food very much. So for every blessed day, I just look forward to that time where I have to just settle in, have lunch, maybe breakfast. As long as I am eating, if I eat in a day, that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part of that. My favorite place in the world. This question is kind of tough. I mean, I've not been outside Nigeria, truth be told. So if I have a favorite place in the world, I don't even know where that would probably be. But the favorite place in the world that I would say I fancy is the room where I have a TV, the game console, and for movies, then the football pitch where I can easily play football, flex myself, be myself. So those are like my two favorite places in the world. I should describe myself in 3 words. Okay, I don't have 3 words to describe myself. I have just one word, and because I've asked myself this question so many times. I don't know if it's going to come up today. So if I'm to describe myself, I would say I am a chameleon. Not in a bad way though. This is not me being defensive. And why I say I'm a chameleon is because wherever I find myself, I blend in. I easily fit in. I don't find it so difficult to fit in. That's why I call myself a chameleon. So I find myself anywhere in the world today. It won't take me time. I mean, I'm getting into somewhere for the first time and I'm having conversations with people. You would think I've known them for years. So anywhere I find myself, I easily blend in. So that's what I would say. One word for myself, a chameleon. What has required the most courage of me so far? Man, courage as doing things. And series of events have happened in my life that required the most courage of me. So I would say there was a day I was involved in an accident. Yes, I was involved in an accident. I was part of those that was involved in an accident, and one of the persons that was involved, she was badly injured, and even when I was still in shock, I would say I found the courage to stood up to the person, the lady that caused the accident for us. I told her that no, you can't get up this easily. She has to take care of each and every one of us. that was involved in that accident to the hospital, and not also just take us to the hospital. She needed to pay our hospital bills. I don't know how I found the courage, because the way this woman was, she was standing her ground that she wasn't at fault at hitting us, but she was. Despite being in shock and seeing everybody injured, I found the courage to stand up to her and say, you know what, you're taking us to the hospital and you're paying our hospital bills at all costs. And I ensured that she did that. So I think that's one of the things that I have found so much courage to do. I didn't just go and say, thank God I'm not badly injured as others were. But despite my own condition of still being in shock, I stood up to someone to ensure that other person gets justice from what happened. So I think that's my favorite food. Like I said, I'm a lover of food, but I have favorite food. It's not one particular type of food, but you see anything you can swallow, from eba to amala to pounded yam to semo to wheat, and that has soup. Those are my favorite food. I can literally eat swallow of different varieties every blessed day without getting tired. So swallow is my favorite food. I maintain a healthy work balance. Man, I won't lie to you guys. Currently, I'm trying to maintain a healthy work balance because now the two most important things in my life currently is my work and my family. So I find time to travel down to see my family, spend time with my sisters. Thankfully, most of my family members, aside one person, is in Lagos. So for example, last weekend, I spent time with my whole family, entire family aside the person in Lagos. That's one key important part of my life. And the other part is my job. I don't have a relationship currently. So those are the two things that I dedicate time to. But if wait, my job takes most of it, because in a month, it's just a weekend with my family. Every blessed day, I'm here at work, trying to do one thing or the other about work. So I'm not maintaining work-life balance currently, but I'm working towards it. Hope. What does hope mean to me? So hope is what keeps us going in life. That is what it is. It is what keeps us going in life. At that time where life has beaten you to the pulp, you have seen so much, and you are just at that point of saying, I'm done. I'm not living anymore. I can't do this anymore. You see, this same life that has beaten you to pulp just flashes a light of hope at your face. You find yourself standing up and you keep moving again. So hope is what keeps us going in life. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this was worth your time. Once again, my name is Gerald Obasi, and I work as a programs person for the IREDE Foundation. Be hope, do hope, and give hope.